Ever feel like you're living just to win approval from others? Think about it. How much of what you do, say, or post is motivated by the hope for a like or positive feedback? The Stoics saw this need for validation as a trap that only pulls you further from yourself. So how do you break free? Let's explore timeless Stoic techniques that show you how to embrace self-worth from within. No external applause needed. Number 1. The rarity of wise judgment. Imagine scrolling through endless notifications on your phone. Likes, comments, judgments, some positive, others negative. Each ping, a tiny judgment call made by someone you likely don't even know well. Now the Stoics understood that most opinions we hear from others are impulsive and shallow, not deeply considered or based on true wisdom. Think about someone who criticizes you for trying a new idea or taking on a new project. If this person hasn't achieved something similar or even tried, does their opinion really carry weight? As Marcus Aurelius warned, how many have laid waste to your life when you weren't aware of what you were losing? Stoics knew that in the endless stream of opinions, only a tiny fraction truly matters. They chose to filter the noise, listening only to judgments that aligned with wisdom and reason. Number 2. Prioritizing rational principles. While most people spend their lives seeking validation and applause, Stoics prioritize something far more meaningful: their inner values and principles. Marcus Aurelius urged, "Waste no more time arguing what a good person should be one." This mindset means that Stoics don't look to others to determine their worth. They define themselves by the values they live by. For example, principles like honesty, hard work, and kindness guide their decisions, while others' opinions fall into the background. Imagine you believe deeply in honesty. Even if telling the truth means risking criticism, a Stoic would stay true to their values because to them, integrity matters more than praise. Instead of being swayed by public opinion, they let their principles guide them, creating a strong inner compass. This isn't about rebelling or ignoring others, but about honoring their values over the temporary opinions of others. By sticking to their beliefs, Stoics find a steadiness that external validation can never offer. Number 3. Embracing life's challenges. Many people fear challenges because they worry about failing or facing judgment from others. But for Stoics, challenges are opportunities for growth, a chance to strengthen their character. Stoics see adversity as a way to practice virtues like patience, courage, and resilience, rather than a threat to their reputation. Seneca said, "We are born puny and unquiet, but the virtue we have, we get through effort." For Stoics, facing life's hardships without worrying about judgment allows them to build genuine strength. Imagine facing a tough situation, like a difficult exam or a work crisis. While others might be afraid of what people will think if they stumble, a Stoic sees this as a valuable test of their abilities. Instead of shrinking back, they embrace the opportunity to learn and grow. This mindset frees them from the weight of outside judgment and empowers them to face challenges head-on, focusing on their actions and growth rather than worrying about what others might say. Number 4. Finding inner wholeness. So many people chase money, status, and fame, thinking they'll feel complete if they have these things. But Stoics knew that true happiness couldn't be found in external achievements or in the approval of others. Instead, they sought eudaimonia, a deep sense of inner fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with one's values and reason. Epicurus taught, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This reflects the Stoic approach to wholeness. Rather than measuring their worth by others' praise, they cultivated their own virtues, such as honesty and patience. When you look for validation outside of yourself, you become dependent on others to feel complete. But Stoics knew that true worth comes from within, by valuing yourself as you are and aiming to be the best version of yourself. Number 5. Objectivity toward events. Marcus Aurelius once noted, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Stoics understood that people often get overwhelmed by emotions, judging events based on how others might view them instead of the facts. To counter this, Stoics practice objectivity. They focus on the facts and avoid getting swept up in how things should feel or look. This helps them stay grounded, even when life throws unexpected challenges their way. For instance, if they receive negative feedback, instead of reacting emotionally, a Stoic steps back to ask, "What are the objective facts here?" By separating emotion from fact, they can respond calmly and with reason. When you look at situations through a lens of logic rather than fear or ego, external opinions lose their power. Stoics train themselves to analyze each event with clear thinking, so they don't get thrown off course by others' judgments. This objectivity keeps them steady, focused, and free from the need for validation. Number 6. Detachment from results. Epictetus famously taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Most people are deeply attached to results and fear what others will think if they fail. Stoics, however, focus on what they can control, their effort, attitude, and principles, and let go of the outcome. They understand that outcomes often depend on external factors beyond their control, so they detach from the need for success or praise. Imagine working hard on a project or preparing for a competition. While others might worry about winning or being praised, a Stoic focuses only on doing their best. Whether the result is success or failure, they take pride in their effort and refuse to let the outcome affect their inner peace. This detachment from results doesn't mean Stoics don't care. It means they avoid attaching their worth to things outside their control. By focusing on their actions, they gain freedom from the need for external validation and find contentment in their effort alone. Number 7. Transcending others' limited views. Epictetus said, "People are not disturbed by things, but by their judgments about them. Even those who love us sometimes offer opinions based on their own fears or misunderstandings. For example, if a family member discourages you from pursuing your passion, it may come from their own fears or experiences rather than any real insight into what's best for you." Stoics knew that most advice and criticism stem from others' personal limitations, not an accurate judgment of who we are or what we're capable of. Rather than letting others' opinions define them, they sought to live by higher virtues like justice, integrity, and truth. This allowed them to transcend the limitations of others' perceptions and stay true to their own path. Number 8. Self-authorship of life. At the heart of Stoicism is the belief that each person is the author of their own life and worth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This meant that no one else's opinions could dictate their worth. Stoics took full responsibility for shaping their lives based on reason and virtue, not on others' fleeting opinions. Think about someone who tries to put you down based on superficial things like your job, appearance, or interests. If you define yourself by being a kind, hard-working person, no one's opinion can change that core value. Stoics taught that real strength comes from knowing your worth and being guided by your own principles. This inner strength allows you to rise above the need for validation, knowing that only you can determine your value. Breaking free from the need for validation isn't easy, especially in a world where we're constantly reminded of others' opinions. But as the Stoics taught, the only validation you truly need is your own. By living by your principles, embracing challenges, and valuing yourself from within, you can walk your path with confidence, free from the weight of others' judgments. If you found this journey into Stoic wisdom valuable, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that empowers you to live a fulfilling and resilient life. Remember, the only approval you need is your own. Thank you for watching.